Sweet. Hey y'all, welcome back. Got this working pretty good. If y'all have been following, I've been kind of waiting on this, working on a way to make this a lot easier to do. And it's worked out pretty good. So these are all fully redstone-activated spawners, and it fully resets itself too. Yeah. So just keep deleting them, and then it'll do it again. So I had kind of the same thing before, so it might not look too much different, besides the items that were spawning. So this is what it was doing before. It was just spawning all these things. Break all these down, and we'll pop them all on the ground, just with the push of a button. Think. So there's a chest full of items here, and one of my goals was to get these items out of the chest, mainly because if there's a block there that, it's a falling sand entity, so it's trying to spawn right there, and if it can't, it just pops a chest out on the ground. Let's see. How can I do that really identifyingly? It spawns this minecart, and it spawns in a new one, which spawns in that chest. And because that block was in the way, and the chest tried to spawn, all those items that were in it are gone now. And all it gave me was a chest. Just a little chest. Trapped chest, but just a chest. So I was able to get the items out of the chest by just letting them plop out and spawn on the ground. So this was kind of a way to avoid that exploit where you can just place a block somewhere and it'll get rid of anything from being able to spawn. Another reason why I'm doing it, which I think is kind of cool. Let's go. I need kind of an identifier. I think this looks cooler. Ooh. It's really, before it was kind of hard to notice that, a bunch of stuff spawned. And, this whole map is based on capture points. There's a few capture points, and if you capture any of the points, this one here, if you capture any of the points, then you get a thing of supplies. And this is one of those things. So, you might not realize that you had any of this stuff. It was just a bunch of furnaces with items in it and a chest. So you just run right by it. And here, all these items are kind of really identify that they're there, and you just have to run up over and pick them up and kind of put them where you want. Put them in your stash, or whatever. So, yeah. Oh, the fire is for crafting chainmail. If you didn't know, you can craft chainmail from fire. So, there's a couple other points. The one I'm showing you here is mostly finished. Oh, I might have to change some of the items in it or something, I forget. But, these two are not finished. They still just spawn the items in the chest. So I want to kind of set these up to kind of spawn the items. And I'll show you how I do that, just to kind of show how the spawner, or the filter works. It's an MCEdit filter that's completely automating this process and making it really easy for pretty much anyone to be able to do. So I gotta figure out where to put this stuff. I don't know. I might just lay it on the ground, and I just have to walk over and pick it up anyway. This was a good spot. This was an easy one to do. This one, I don't know. The ender chest has to go somewhere special. Might try to put the blocks here. I'm thinking maybe just have those blocks spawn there, and then kind of spawn items around it, and maybe one of the items on top of it. Maybe spawn the ender chest on top of that, or something like that, as an item that they can pick up. Don't want to have this as a block so they can put it where they want to. Alright, well, I think that's about it for this version of the map. I want to go over to the signs version and kind of show you how this is set up before they're all converted into spawners. And we'll be back. Alright, here we are. So, as you can see, there's no spawners here right now. It's just a sign and a block. These are the ovens, these are the furnaces that spawn for this one. You see the 4 furnaces spawn. And then all the items that kind of land on top and around those furnaces are in here. And they're each in a chest. So it converts this chest into an item spawner, which is really cool. It makes it easy to kind of change out. If I want to nerf something on the map, like if I want there to be less ladders or something, I can take out half the ladders and that's it. The chest is fully nerfed. I don't need to edit anything in the spawner or anything. There's not going to be any spawners on this map until it's ready to be fully converted. I'm just converting it in a copied version just to test things. So this one there's the white block and then chest full of supplies that I need to kind of lay out each one into a Redstone-Activated thing here, which I'm going to do. This is kind of the same thing. It'll actually spawn a torch and place it on the wall. Everything's kind of directional based, so the torch is facing that way, so it'll spawn that way. And you kind of have to account for that. Let's see. This is the chest, so I need to extend this one out longer. Probably just to extend this and copy it out and go out that way. This is kind of one unit that Redstone-Activated spawner here. Takes 3 ticks to... Well, it first activates the dispenser. Dispenser's lava. 3 ticks later, it pulls the lava back in. Oops. That was not right. Let's see. Yeah, see. That's it. Spits it out, pulls it back in. That's kind of what all of these does. I can't do that here. If I do that here, it'll just spit out the lava bucket because there's a sign in the way. Alright, well, everything that's on this sign is kind of indicating what's about to spawn. ID BV1. BV1 can be anything I want it to be, so it kind of coordinates the signs. And SRC is source. And then over here, let's see. That's going to be the furnace at BV1 source. And over here, there's a bit more text. Basically, all this extra stuff I can kind of identify what I want the spawner to, or what I want the item to have, little tags and everything. Like D10, or no, like DT max is the despawn time, so if I throw an item on the ground and I want it to spawn, it'll normally despawn after 5 minutes, but DT max will set it to the max amount of time that it'll take to despawn, which is about a half an hour, or a little over a half an hour or so. So I could make it despawn after a long time. But let's see, over here, this is BV1, and this is the destination. The other one was source, SRC, and this one's destination. And so all I have to do is just kind of put a sign down, put another sign down, and put a chest down, and it'll spawn the item. This is the same thing. D10 is the delay before it spawns, so this is 10, this one's 20. I kind of did that just so this will actually land on top of this one. It's just kind of created that way. Because they're falling sand, like this one has to actually be there before the second one can actually land on it. So I'm just gonna set up one of these, or let's see. I'm gonna spread this one out, I think, and kind of design something to do it. Or I could do the enchanting one. Like if you capture points, you're gonna get some enchanting supplies and stuff, like some let's see, what are they called? What are they called? Bookshelves. I do bookshelves, I think. Have it spawn those, and then just kind of some enchanting vials, whatever they're called. I don't know. EXP? No. Enchanting. Oh, they're there. Bottle of enchanting. So, just have to put, like, have those spawn like that. that. Something like that. That'd be cool. And then go up and pick these up and enchant some stuff. That'll be good. So yeah. Let me figure out what I want to set up here. I think I'm gonna work on this catacombs point here. The one with the white block and stuff. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, here we go. I think this is what I'm gonna do. At least, I can always change it later. As long as I have it set up, it'll be easier to change later. Just gonna do... I like the roses. I think I'm gonna kind of make them spawn kind of scattered all over the place. And then, I just despawned. Have the ender chest and stuff spawn like right around here. That should look good. Kind of notice it when you come up the stairs. Might change this location. I don't know. And I could put it here. I don't know. I think this is good. You can kind of see it from the other castle if they get it right here. Maybe. It kind of messes up the arch too. It is kind of close to these. Yeah, I think I'll just do it right here. I think that'll be good. So, I'm going to go ahead and set these up. First thing we're going to do is go over to the spawners and kind of put each of the items in one of these little spots that we want to spawn. So I'm going to go ahead and pull, I guess, all of this stuff out of here. All this stuff's kind of custom named and everything, so I got to use it directly. The good thing middle mouse copies it directly. I can just, let me just do a stack of them. There's going to be 16 of these, and 8 of those, and an ender chest. Put that there. And now I don't have enough room here, so I need about, well, I don't know how many I'm gonna need, so I'm just gonna go ahead and copy it as far as that one is right here. And I'm gonna go over to MCEdit and do that now. Okay, here we are. So I'm just gonna copy this one. I could use it like this unit up here and just copy and paste it a bunch of times, but I'll just do this one. It's 3 blocks, and that should be all of it. I'm going to go down one more and copy the floor, and we'll clone and go that way. I said that way. And then repeat a bunch of times. That's it. Save. And back to the game. Okay. So this one I want to change to a pillar instead. This one, the only thing I'm missing out on is having this thing that says catacombs reward. I don't know if I can use a trap chest. I'm just going to use a normal chest. I probably can use a trap chest, but I don't care. So now I'm just spawning a bunch of items. I'm not going to spawn any blocks. So let's go ahead and put these around here. I'm going to go through the whole motions, everything, no cuts. Well, not much cuts. And now, we're just going to spawn these items. Let's see. Need to place this one. I should be alright. I can remember what I need here. That. Yeah, I should be right. Okay, so we're gonna spawn... I guess we'll do the roses last. Let's do that first. We'll go ahead and do 16 strands. 16 strands. I could stack those, but yeah, it's alright. I'm gonna go ahead and do 8 of those together. And the rest of these will be roses. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so we're just gonna do a single rose. I'm gonna do that. I don't know how many I had. There's 1, 2. Let's go all the way to the end. That'll be plenty. 3. Oops, come back. Did I place that? Yeah. And a 4. And a 5. 6, 7, that's good. Odd number, oh no. Oh well, that's good. And now we're just going to play the signs. So all we need is, well, let's just go down here. Go sign. So I kind of have my own ID for this. BC1 stands for B is blue, so the other side's going to be R for all their different signs. It's going to have an R first. So B means blue, C means catacombs. So this is if you capture the catacombs capture point, then you get this side. Like this side's V, which means, well, actually means cave. They both have a C in front of them, so I did V for cave. Then 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this works the same. Let's see. BC1 SRC. So this is the source point, and then this one's is not going to use a chest. It's not going. If I just leave it as this, it's going to spawn this chest with this item in it, which is not what we want. We need to put another little thing at the end of it. BC2 SRC and ent, which means entity. So we're going to spawn an entity at BC2 SRC. Okay. So now we just need to do this several times. ID BC3 SRC ent. So I can actually copy and paste these signs a bunch of times and just do them. This is almost as fast. BC4 SRC ent. Actually, I'm going to do that in MCEdit. Let's see. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, let me go over to MCEdit now. Okay. MCEdit again. So we're grabbing this sign. I'm going to clone it and put it there. And then copy a bunch of times. Bam. And now all we need to do... Wait, what number is this? This is 12. So we just need to change this one to 12. Change this one 11. 10. You get to watch me count. 9. Say it with me. 9. 8. That one's... Wait, did it work? This isn't working. Why isn't that working? 12, 4. Okay, I think hitting enter doesn't seem to work on editing signs. Is that what it is? Because I keep having that issue. Click. Okay, that worked. And if I hit enter and no, click. Okay, that worked. Why wasn't the other ones working? That's strange. Okay, so this is 9. Enter. No, okay. Oh, see, that one didn't work. Why is that not working sometimes? Alright. Oops. Just hit... Does that work? Okay, no, it's alright. Double click on... Oh, wait, is it not highlighted? Is that what it is? No, that's not it. Okay, double click on thing. Oh, it's not highlighted right now. Maybe that's what it is. 9? Okay. Yeah, that's what it is. So I gotta click, click, double click. What? That's lame. 9. Okay. Oh no, that's not it. What the heck is... Why isn't this thing not enter... like editing? 9. Okay. What is going on? Enter. Okay. What is wrong with you? How did I get that one, but not... I can't get this one? Why won't you edit? What did I do different? I didn't do anything different. Alright, let me see what is the... Okay. No. I'm running out of possibilities here. How did I edit this one? See, this one has the whole box highlighted when I double click on it. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with this. See, this is one of the reasons why I wasn't doing an MCEdit, because I'd have this come up sometimes. I don't know what's causing it. Okay, if I edit two things, if I go like that, and then that... No, that's not it. If I do that, put a space at the end, that worked. Okay, so I have to edit... I have to put a space in something in order for it to work? No. I hate you. I hate you. Why you do this? No, that didn't work either. What the heck is going on? I don't understand. Oh, 27 edits so far, and it's on me trying to make this sign work. 8. Enter. Okay. That worked. What the heck? Click. Oh, wait. Maybe the arrow key is not working. Okay. No. Please tell me what's wrong with this. Somebody. What is wrong with this thing? Why doesn't it enter sometimes? I should just go into the damn NBT edit filter. Alright, I'm gonna do that. Go here. NBT edit, which you're not gonna be able to see. Filter. And then I can change the sign text from there, which... 8. Okay, that worked. Okay, that worked. Let's go like that. 7, 6. See, I don't know why it won't work. I don't get it. Alright, well, I'm gonna just do this and figure out why, and just do it in the NBT edit filter, and yeah, I'll be back when that's done. Stupid signs. Okay, that's finally done. 36 edits later. Or attempts at editing a damn sign. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. So I guess we're going to be placing signs by hand. Okay, gonna go back to the game now. Alright, these are all nicely set up. So, ent means it's an entity. So, we're gonna have to set up each of the signs for each of the little locations there. Now, I already have this one kind of set up. BC1 destination. So, DEST is destination. So this one's gonna be ID BC1 destination, and that's it. I don't really need anything else for that. That's just a block, just a single block by itself. What did I put on here? Oh yeah, I can show you what the other things are when I get to it in a second. This one's the ender chest, so I'm just gonna put this one against the wall. BC1 destination. This one's ID, BC2 destination. So that one will set each of these to the destination. So now we also need to add little variables here. We have D10, which I actually don't need D10 on any of these. That's the default. I can actually get rid of that. I actually might want to set it to like 1, like as the default. Hey Texelelf, set the default to 1 for everything. I don't think I need that. Also, the DT. Actually, I'm going to go to MCEdit. Okay, so I started setting it up here. We went ahead and put the pillar one here, BC1 destination. This one's BC2 destination. They were over here. I can move this over here. We have all this other text. We have D10, DT max, XD max. So basically what those do is there's a handy list in the filter. Go down to here to TrazLander's spawner filter. It's cool, he put my name on it. Perimeters. Well, this kind of shows all the little extra variables you can put. If there's a colon after the little, if there's a colon after it, that means you need to put a number after it to kind of identify what that is. So, number of objects to attempt to spawn each time, you could put 2, so it'll try to spawn 2 of them, or 1, or whatever, but you have to put a number after it. If you don't set any of this stuff, it has a default list, so it'll just set it to whatever default it is. Like this one will only spawn 1 item. It all depends. It's not depending on a spawner, it's depending on this item spawner. So number of objects to spawn each time will be 1. Spawn range for the spawner will be 1. Yeah, it'll be 1. So but even though the coordinates will get set here, so bunch of other stuff. If you set any of these, it'll just do them. So like object spawns multiple times, so it'll keep spawning. DR falling sand blocks drops items, so it'll actually pop out on the ground, as opposed to not popping out on the ground. It'll despawn it. This is just some default stuff. This should be all set up. It doesn't. You don't really need this. I mean, if you want to use any of this stuff. Let's see. So what we're going to do is we're going to set a lot of this other stuff. So DT max, I'm actually putting that on probably most of these signs. That's, I guess the default is 5 minutes is good, and then I'll just put DT max on every sign that I kind of want it to spawn, stay there for a half an hour. I think that's good. But XD max, I think that this should be the default for these. Mainly because of this. So the ones over here, I had the coordinates to XD max, and these are trying to spawn every half an hour or so, and the ones over here didn't. So they're trying to spawn every 10 ticks, which is creating a whole bunch of particle effects that aren't really needed. So I'm going to put XD max on everything. Yeah, that's all. That's really why. That's all. The filter's kind of a work in progress. There might be some things we change with it. It's still kind of bug testing here. Might run into some bugs, but it seems pretty good so far. There is one thing that still needs to be worked out. Well, there's kind of a bug we kind of ran into. Like if you try to... Right now, if you put 2 items in here, they'll actually spawn as like a stacked item entity. So those 2 will be in one spawner, and they'll spawn as like 2 items right on top of each other, which is really cool. But there's a bug with that. If a spawner is spawning a spawner that's spawning stacked item entities, it bugs out like crazy. It's weird. It like creates phantom blocks or items and whatever. Alright, well, go back to MCEdit. Alright, so that's kind of what the DT max and the DXD max is. The delay time is how soon it spawns after the minecart spawner is put into existence. So this is 10 ticks, this is 20 ticks, so it'll spawn on top of that. It'll land on top of those. I'm going to probably put like D10. Let's just put... I don't need D10, because D10 is the default. I can actually get rid of that on all of these. Let's see, I'm going to use... I have settlings, find and replace. This is good for a bunch of signs. I can get rid of D10. Let's just do D10, and let's just put a space filter. And I got rid of it. So, very useful. D20 still needs to be there, so it actually spawns on top of those. I can't see what's behind those. I'm just going to move that forward. Back there, XD max. See, everything has XD max, just so that spawning delay. So, that's good. That works. Save that. This is going to have... This is a block, so this does need the XD max. If it'll work. Yeah, that worked. Okay, and then this one's XD max. And this one's also going to have the despawn time, so it's going to take a little while to go away. I'll go ahead and set that to as max. I guess that's my formatting. I'm going to have the DT XD on the 3rd line, and any kind of D delay is going to be on the 2nd line. That's for me. Anyway, you can put any of this anywhere and just have a space between everything, and it'll work fine. Let's save that. And let me go ahead and get back in the game and place the rest of these signs by hand. Alright, that looks good. The signs are set up. Is that not needed? That's not... Oh, wait, this needs to be D. This needs that D20 on the 2nd line. I'll place that in MCEdit later. And then the rest of it around here, this is going... Let's see, the second one thing... Let's see. The second thing here was BC3 string. So these 2 are string. And then, oops, go away. That one's that. So we're going to place those right around the pillar there. Blink. Oh, here we go. So this one, actually, no, not that one. I'm going to place this one, which is going to be ID BC3 destination, and it doesn't need a delay time, but I'm going to go ahead and put the despawn time as max, and the XD as max, and do the same over here. ID BC4 destination, DT max, oops, XD max, and then the same thing here, ID BC5, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, that's right, DT max, XD max, and I'm going to go ahead and do this one, ID BC2, so I need to set the delay as 20 on this one, so it'll actually land on that. I mean, it could be like only 15 or something, it'll probably be fine, but the delay also takes into account for the redstone delay that it takes to, like, create that spawner. Max. Alright, cool. So, I'm just going to lay a bunch of flowers around here. It goes all the way up to 12, so I'm going to put one, I want to put one like right here and here. So it can be like ID BC 6, destination, T max, XD max. Alright, and I'm going to do the rest of them here. Alright, cool. That's it. I think that's everything. These are all set. So now we just have to run this through the filter. Alright, here's a nice copy of the world save. Got it all nice and copied. So we're gonna highlight the area here. Just grab all the spawners, all the signs. I think that looks good. Is that grabbing everything there? Yeah, that should be right. I'll just go and slide it over, it doesn't really matter. And we'll go to the filter. Down here. And this is fine. This just shows perimeter, so you don't really need to set anything here. Just run filter. And that's it. Let's go check it out. Okay. Let's see. We got spawners here. So far, so good. They're all little item spawners. If there's a pig kind of spinning inside of it, it's an item spawner. So yeah, that looks good. Let's go see if it works. Oh yeah, the first spawners that spawn, so I just created this and the filter and everything, they're placeholders, so they're not actually gonna spawn yet until I hit the button. So let's go make sure of that. Dink. Nope, nothing here. Looks good. Yeah. Oh, I did. Should I leave that there? I don't know. Actually, yeah, I think I was thinking I was putting it... Yeah, it'll be alright. Hit. Alright, so hit the button. Let's go ahead and put a nice little delay in here so we can kind of see it happen. Oop. There we go. Just need a button. Button, and button. And ink. Oh. That was it. That didn't take too long at all to set up. It looks a little funny with that thing. It seems a little small for that. I don't know. I guess that's okay. I guess that looks alright. Yeah, that's cool. You walk up here and you see flowers everywhere. You know that you captured the catacombs point. I like that. Actually, maybe string on one side and this on the other. Sorry, decorating thing. Yeah, actually, I think I'm going to do that instead. Just have the string on one side and these things on the other, and then the Vault of the Damned on the top. Oops. Go. Two of them. Sure, why not? Yeah. And string. Plop. That'll be good. And if they go to try to get that, they're going to loot all that stuff every time anyway. Okay, I think that'll be good. And there's flowers everywhere. I think I'll have another little setup to put another flower if I want to. Actually, I think I'm going to do that too. Yeah, alright. I think that's about it. That's all it took. Took a little while. 20, 30 minutes maybe. Set up all those spawners, fully activated by redstone. I can change them all around I want. Let me go change that other one. Okay, so I'm going to change, let's see, this one. No, not that one. This one. Yes, this one. Let's make this a full 32 sec. Let's make this 8. Let's go that here. Looks good. And then we'll put another red rose. Oh, and then that'll put the rose right in front of it. I think that'll be good. See, this is BC5. Little coordinates BC5, so that is gonna spawn. Let's see. That's gonna spawn right there. Okay, cool. Completely changed the spawners. A little tweak there. I think I'm gonna leave it like this. I'll see what the guys think of it, and I'll change it later if I think that's a bad spot. All right, cool. I think that's it. Thanks for watching. This filter is in the description. There might be updates to it in the future. I don't know. I'll probably come on here on an episode and just kind of talk about it if there is any kind of changes. But, alright, that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Texelelf. You are the man, or god. I've been having a lot of fun with this filter. Yeah. And see you on Rampart when this is done. Later.